Something strange is happening out there, and this time, it's the moment of truth. 3I Atlas. The interstellar visitor that's been defying expectations for months is about to face its final test. Astronomers are calling this the make-or-break moment, the point when we'll finally know whether this object is driven by a natural anomaly or an alien engine. For weeks, telescopes have been tracking it. Its light flickers unpredictably. Its trajectory shifts in ways that shouldn't happen. And after that impossible maneuver near the sun, the world is watching closely because the next phase of its journey will tell us everything. 3I Atlas is just a bizarre comet. It will now behave exactly like one, fading, drifting outward, and gradually disappearing into the dark. But if it does something else, even slightly, then all bets are off. Scientists call this the final verification window. It's when the object's energy, motion, and trajectory should follow precise mathematical expectations. Anything else would mean an external force, an engine, guidance system, or propulsion method, and no natural rock should have that. Don't just watch the universe unfold. Subscribe to Quantum Void and explore it with us. Right now, 3I Atlas is passing through the region between Mars and Earth. It's far, silent, and faint. But the world's most powerful observatories have it locked in their sights. The data pouring in is puzzling. Its brightness isn't fading in a smooth curve. It's pulsing. It's as if the object is breathing. Periods of bright reflection followed by eerie dimness. Astronomers call this light curve variation, and in comets, it's usually caused by rotation or dust activity. 3I Atlas pattern doesn't match that. The rhythm is too clean, too steady, almost mechanical. The object has already done things no comet should do. It slowed down near the sun when gravity should have sped it up. It changed direction with pinpoint precision, and it maintained alignment with the ecliptic, the flat plane of the planet's orbits, as if navigating through a highway designed for solar system travel. Now, as it leaves the sun's reach, it's supposed to lose energy naturally and accelerate outward under pure gravitational motion. Instead, preliminary data shows tiny pulses, accelerations, and decelerations every few hours. Not enough to call a full thrust, but enough to make scientists whisper, something's still pushing it. Could it be ice vents releasing gas? Possibly, but that would create irregular, chaotic bursts. This isn't that. The readings show near uniform spacing between pulses. If this is natural, it's the most disciplined comet in the universe. Some astronomers have started calling this period the final test, because if these micro-accelerations continue in a predictable rhythm, they could confirm deliberate propulsion, something operating from within or beneath the surface. It wouldn't have to be an engine like ours. It could be thermal vents releasing heat in a controlled sequence. Or it could be something artificial, a self-regulating system keeping the craft stable. To test it, space agencies are coordinating like never before. The European Space Agency's Gaia mission is tracking its precise motion relative to background stars. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is studying its light spectrum, searching for traces of chemicals that could reveal fuel, metal, or exotic compounds. And amateur astronomers around the world are comparing notes, measuring its position against projected models. The data doesn't lie, and right now those models are breaking. When you plot its path, there's a subtle drift. Not random, not erratic, but calculated. Every time 3I/ATLAS should be slightly behind or ahead of schedule, it corrects itself like it's maintaining a plan. That's what has scientists both excited and nervous. Because natural objects don't correct their paths. They don't course adjust. If you zoom out and look at the big picture, the pattern becomes even more haunting. Its trajectory isn't escaping the solar system as fast as it should. It's bending inward, slightly but unmistakably, as if something is keeping it here. Why would an interstellar object stay in our neighborhood? Why not just pass through like its predecessors, Oumuamua and Borisov? Some theories suggest it could be testing orbital insertion, trying to settle into a long-term route around the sun. Others say it's simply reacting to solar radiation pressure in an unpredictable way, but that explanation is starting to crumble. Here's what's truly strange. 3I/ATLAS's albedo, its reflectivity, changes too quickly to be natural. Real comets brighten gradually as they approach the sun and fade slowly after. But this one flashes as though panels are rotating or reflecting sunlight in timed intervals. Could it be a structure, a hollow body, a shell coated with reflective material? If so, we're looking at something that isn't just drifting through space, it's built for it. The skeptics still hold firm. They argue that humans have a tendency to see patterns in randomness, to mistake coincidence for design. We've done it before with Oumuamua, and they warn we might be doing it again. But this time, there's a difference. The data points are sharper, the motion changes are measurable, and the behavior is consistent over multiple observations. This isn't a glitch in the instruments, it's real. The final test is simple. Over the next few days, as 3I/ATLAS crosses a specific orbital threshold, its velocity and position should follow a predictable curve. If it deviates, even slightly, it means an external force is at work. Astronomers are calling it the most important observation window since the discovery of Oumuamua, because this could end a debate that's been raging for decades. Are we alone, or are we being visited? And here's where it gets eerie. Some radio observatories have begun scanning the same coordinates for artificial signals. Narrowband emissions that could indicate technology, nothing has been detected yet. But the very fact that they're checking tells you everything about the mood in the scientific community. Even if it's silent, the silence itself could be meaningful. Some believe if it is a probe, it's designed to observe quietly, without broadcasting. A stealth observer, gathering data before moving on. Others speculate it could be a remnant of a long-dead civilization, a relic from another star system drifting for millennia, still carrying out ancient programming. Maybe it doesn't even know we exist. Maybe it's just following instructions written by beings who vanished ages ago. And yet, the maneuvering suggests awareness, intention, precision. If it performs one more controlled movement, if the pattern repeats during the upcoming observation window, that would be it. Proof that something out there can think, calculate, or command its own path. The tension is building. Data teams are working around the clock. Every night, new points are plotted, new questions asked, and every hour that passes without explanation adds weight to the extraordinary possibility. The alien engine or natural anomaly question is no longer a headline for science fiction fans. It's a real dilemma faced by scientists staring at their screens, wondering if they're watching the first evidence of technology not born on Earth. 5 years ago, that idea would have been dismissed. Now it's being tested with math, physics, and observation. And somewhere out there, 3I/ATLAS is still moving. Silent, distant, indifferent to our excitement. Maybe it's just a piece of ice and dust behaving strangely. Or maybe it's something far older and far smarter, adjusting its course before disappearing into the dark again. This is the final test, the last chance to catch it in the act. If it passes through this phase with no anomalies, the mystery fades. But if it makes one more unexplained move, humanity's understanding of its place in the universe will change forever. For now, all we can do is watch. A cold object, billions of kilometers away, could be carrying the answer to one of the oldest questions in history. Are we alone? If the data shows another shift, another pulse, another unnatural flicker of light, the answer might finally be no. And when that happens, the first true contact won't come from a message or a landing. It'll come from silence, and a maneuver too perfect to be random. 3I/ATLAS isn't just an object anymore. It's a mirror, a test for human curiosity, skepticism, and wonder. Alien engine or natural anomaly. We're about to find out which it is.